I made a school rules tier list maker, and we're going to be going through it and deciding what rules in school are valid and which ones are not. The twist is I've never actually been to school, ever, in my life. I was homeschooled my whole life, so I kind of don't really know the school like vibe or what was happening up in there. Like, y'all was going through some stuff. So I went online and I looked up the different rules. I documented as many as I could find, and now we're going to rank them from someone who actually never experienced them. It starts off with all schools should do this. This is the S tier, best rule I ever heard in my life. Then we go into valid. This is a rule that's just like, it's a solid rule, but you know, we ain't gotta write home about it. Then we have understand it but don't agree. Like, it's a rule that's like, I understand why I have this rule, but like, I don't really like it personally. And then we got this shouldn't exist. Like, this rule should not exist. And then finally our F tier is actual torture. Okay, these are rules that should actually be used as a torture device for people if you want them to get to share information with you, because that's how bad these rules are. Okay, let's get into it. First rule we have is no piercings. This rule I've heard go a little bit too full. Like, some schools are very extreme with it and they're like, I don't want to see a single piercing in your body or I'm tearing it out of your skull. But a lot of them, which I've normally seen, is they don't really want face piercings. It's like ears only. I'm gonna say this shouldn't exist because that's not inhibited me from learning. If I would have 5,000 different dermal plate piercings, that's between me and my parents and the piercer who's doing it on me. That doesn't do anything at all to prohibit why I'm learning at school. So just let them do it. No water bottle. I think it's dumb. I'm gonna just say it outright. I think the reason was like because they could have alcohol in there or something, or anything could be in there. But it's dumb for a few different reasons. One, I need water. Apparently their water fountains are full of lead and all kinds of bacteria. I'm not drinking from the school fountain and I'm not trying to die from dehydration. I want my own filtered water. And then secondly, that's it. That's my only reason. Actually putting this into actual torture, because what do you mean I can't bring my water bottle in? You want me to dry up? Okay, headphones in class. I'm putting this actually in B tier, understand it but don't agree. I understand why, because a lot of people just be having their headphones on, rocking out to music. We're here to learn. Why is your headphones on? Respectfully. I think that's kind of crazy in my opinion. Sorry, but I also don't agree with it, because if I'm not trying to listen, that's my own business, okay? If I'm sitting here about to fail my test because I didn't listen to your teaching, just let me deal with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's on me. Like, I get why they do it, but like, come on, y'all. No makeup. I don't understand this at all. I don't understand, because what is, again, me putting on makeup on my face have to do with anything with my learning? Like, I don't get that at all. I feel like this is one of those rules which a lot of the rules for school kind of have to do with, which is like very much control and power and just having control over what you're doing, even though it has nothing to do with anything, especially when it comes to women. Like, this is mainly just about the women. Like, I don't vibe with this. So I'm putting it into this shouldn't exist. It's not torture, but it shouldn't exist. It's dumb. Having your hood/hat on. This is not actual torture, but this shouldn't exist. This is dumb. Why can't I have a hood on my head? What does that have to do with literally anything ever? I haven't gone to school, but I feel like I've been in like a classroom where they've been like, take your hat off, and I was so confused. Like, could someone actually explain that one to me? Where did that come from? Is it because they were like, oh, I can't see your hair, I'm scared of you? Like, I'm genuinely confused about that one. I don't understand. And if they're trying to be like, okay, the hat's obstructing someone's view, it's a baseball cap. If someone's coming in with a top hat, maybe you have the argument, but like, it just is not that serious. Next one, can't be late. And this one, I wrote that because I heard like a few different things. I don't really understand how late slips and tardiness works in school. I went to a high school a couple years ago to like teach high school students, and we would come in obviously after school had started, and so we had to go into that area, and there were students there, and I didn't really understand what was going on. But now I guess I figured out that the reason that exists is because they have to be like, why were you late? And like interrogate them and then give them a tardy slip or something like that. And then they get to be sent into class and do the walk of shame into their class all late and everyone stares at them. Basically, after that whole rant, I would probably put this at a solid understand it, but don't agree. Basically, if there was no like negative repercussion for showing up late, then people would just barely show up or not really show up or show up like mega late, like half an hour. Like, you know what I'm saying? So there has to be some kind of like negative consequence. Maybe it needs to be something better. I don't really know, but it's kind of stupid, but also I kind of get it. Dress code. This one can be so many things, bruh. You can't wear like distressed jeans, shoulders can't be out, crop tops can't be worn, your shorts have to be a certain length. Also, sometimes there's just a uniform at the school. From what I've seen, all of it's dumb. What do you mean I can't wear clothes? Now, if it's specifically a uniform specific school, I think the uniform thing is kind of stupid anyway, but fine, I'll let you have it. However, if it's just a random public school on the street, let me wear my crop top if I want to wear my crop top. I'm not talking about half boobs falling out. I'm not talking about shorts that are riding up your butt. You can see half your butt. I'm just talking about basic clothes, guys. Basic clothes. If I have a shoulder out, why am I distracting people? That makes no sense. I'm actually going to put this in shouldn't exist. Sorry. Eating in class. As soon as I wrote this one down in here, I was so torn, guys. If I want to get my little munchy snack, oh, let me do that, guys. Like in college, people will be bringing in whole meals. It'll be like some Chick-fil-A, some Panda Express. Sometimes it'll be something they cooked and packed and brought with them, and they just chowing down. They don't care. And honestly, valid, because you have no time to eat. Like you just be going, you have no time to eat. Especially for high school and middle school and stuff. Y'all be getting up at like 8 a.m. 7 a.m., 6 a.m. to go to school? What you mean I can't eat in class? I think it's great to just do a little snacky snack. Now, the problem is that people don't be picking up for themselves for some reason. They just be leaving trash on the ground, crumbs on the ground, and so y'all are irresponsible, so you got your privileges taken away, and now you can't eat in class. Overall, I'm gonna have to put no eating in class into understand but don't agree. Like, I understand, but I don't agree. Let's eat in class. No phone in class. Ooh, this one is tough, guys. Actually, you know what? This one isn't tough. Actually, I'm gonna put this one into valid. And y'all are gonna hate me for that. Y'all be just swiping, swiper no swiping all up every day. At least pretend like you paying attention. You guys gonna know the secrets and the hacks to pretend like you're paying attention when you're actually not. Y'all were acting up and now your phone is gone, okay? Probably could do good for your mental. So that way you don't have to chat GPT your way through life and you can actually have critical thinking skills. Talking in class. Ooh, this one's a spicy one. And I think no talking in class is, I get it. Actually, you know what? I completely agree with this rule. Bro, even in my college classes, when I hear a little bro, shut up. Like, if you this bored, in college, you are allowed to be on your phone. So if you're this bored, just get on your phone. Get on your laptop and play a game or watch a video or something. You don't have to pay attention in college. So why are you opening your gills talking, messing me up in my thought process trying to learn? And you're sitting there yap. I'm trying to learn. Shut up. If you have something to say and it's in less than 15 seconds, I think that's a valid little quick little done. If you're yapping back and forth, laughing and all this stuff, shut up. I'm putting no talking into valid area. No gum. Point blank, shouldn't exist. Okay, it's not torture, but like, this is dumb. Why can't I have gum in my mouth? You guys are doing too much. I don't get it. Even especially if I'm not even popping it. I'm just chewing my own business, my gum. This is coming from someone who doesn't even chew gum. I'm not even a gum chewer, and I still think this is dumb. Asking to go to the bathroom. This one, I literally am so, like, as a homeschooler, I'm so dumbfounded about this one. Like, I actually can't believe this one exists. Excuse me, can I go to the bathroom? I'm going to the bathroom. And you're gonna cry about this one. Actually is actual torture, because I've heard some people say, I was on TikTok searching this up, this one lady was like, yeah, for the whole semester you get 2 bathroom asks in my classroom. Excuse me? You're telling me I have to hold it if I have to go to the bathroom because oops, I used all my 2 bathroom asks? I'm gonna get up and go to the bathroom when I have to go to the bathroom. If I'm walking down the hall to the bathroom and they're like, excuse me, where's your hallway pass? I'm slapping you in the face, okay? Don't piss me off right now. What are you talking about hallway pass? All these passes, there's too much. Too many passes. Just let me go where I need to go. If I'm not trying to learn, that's on me. Anyways, actual torture. Let me go piss. Can't bring in outside food. This one is stupid. I think you can pack like lunches or something like that, but you can't bring like McDonald's in, or you can't bring Chick-fil-A in. Huh? I can't bring in my Panda Express because I want to eat my Panda Express? Make that make sense. If I'm trying to eat my Chipotle bowl for lunch because I don't want your terrible, stupid lunch food that apparently you charge me for, okay, why is there lunch money also? I'm going to school and I still have to pay for my food? That's dumb. I'm putting it into this shouldn't exist. Although I did hear this hack someone said, they was like, you can literally just put it into a lunchbox. And I was like, wait, that's so smart. Can't go to the bathroom the beginning or in the school. Okay, what I meant by this when I was writing this is apparently there's this rule in high school where it's like, you can't go to the bathroom 15 minutes into like a period, like a class, or the last 15 minutes. Like, or people had different times. So like the first 10 minutes of a class or the last 10 minutes of the class, you can't go to the bathroom. I really don't get that at all. So you're telling me if I have to go to the bathroom, I have to wait 15 minutes into the class to go? If I want to go at the beginning of the class, I don't understand how this is bothering anyone. If anything, I feel like if I go at the beginning, there's going to be less like disturbance than me going halfway through your lecture when things are getting like serious and down to the dirt and down to the deep and the depths. Like, why are y'all trying to control our bathroom time so much? Make that make sense. I'm also putting this into actual torture because that's dumb. That's stupid. Can't stand and talk in the hallway. This one I saw and I was so confused. Apparently there's a school rule for certain schools where it's like you can talk and walk like on the way to class periods and stuff, but there's no like, you can't like group around someone's locker and talk, which I was like really confused me because I see that all the time in TV shows and movies and stuff, but like I guess this is only for certain high schools. I don't really know. I was like, what you mean I can't talk to my friend? You guys gonna be, excuse me, keep it moving, keep it moving. I'll keep you moving, okay? Don't piss me off right now. I'm putting this into this shouldn't exist. Cause what? That's dumb. Okay, no pajamas. This one I guess kind of falls in the dress code, but I was just so dumbfounded by it, I had to put it into its own rule. Apparently there's a rule where it's like if you're wearing pajamas, that's a problem. You can't wear pajamas. If I want to look like I just rolled out of bed, that's between me, myself, and I. Okay, thank you. Personally, I'm not really someone who walks around in pajamas during the day that often. However, if I'm like really sick or just really out of it and I had to roll out of bed at 6 a.m. in the morning to go to school to do like a stupid math class I don't care about, yes, you bet your bottom dollar I am wearing pajamas. This shouldn't exist. A lot of these just should not exist, y'all. Like, they really shouldn't. I'm just scared. Okay, no dyed hair. Guys, I don't even have a rant for this. This is just stupid. This just shouldn't exist. Apparently, the rule is that you can only dye your hair, like, natural colors. Like, that's stupid. Like, if I want to have my pink hair, let me have my pink hair, because it don't matter. No tattoos. Again, this shouldn't exist. Most states, you can't even have a tattoo until you're 18. At least in my state, you can't have a tattoo until you're 18. So this rule is dumb anyway. But I guess for the people who can have a tattoo under 18 or like with parental consent or something, let them have their tattoo. I don't understand how that's bothering anybody. If they make the bad choice and make the decision to have their tattoo look like Post Malone, let them do that, okay? Let them have it. I just don't think it's that serious to be like, no tattoos exposed ever. Again, has nothing to do with learning. No phone at all. This rule, when I heard about it, I was scared. Okay, some schools, when you first go into school, they take all the phones and put them into like a lockbox or a little bag or something so that you don't have your phone ever, the whole time, the whole, what, 7 to 3 that you're at school or whatever. No phone ever. And personally, I'm flip-flopping with this rule in my mind right now because yes, that sounds like torture and that sounds awful and that makes me want to die inside. But also, imagine like a big, like, whatever, 8 hours, whatever you're at school, of just no phone, and like all you do is just like can either talk to somebody or just kind of sit there and twiddle your thumbs. Like, that's kind of like mind cleansing in a way. This next generation growing up, that would actually save their lives if they had no phone at all while they're at school. I'm gonna put it at valid. You know what, actually, I'm changing this. I'm changing no phone in class to all schools should do this because I just think that's very helpful to not have phone in class. This is all of my ranking, my final ranking, everyone. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you agree or disagree on these. I know these were controversial and these were insane. And let me know if there's any school rules I missed, okay? Because y'all's rules be scary. I don't know what's happening up in those high schools and public schools. I'm scared for y'all. But yeah, I will see y'all in the flippy flop. See y'all in the next one. Peace.